Hey, I'm Alan Brito from Blender 3D Architect, and welcome to this tutorial about using Blender as a CAD tool. I always like to compare Blender with other CAD tools and show to people that you can do a lot of the things that you usually do on a CAD tool in Blender. And today, let's make a comparison with AutoCAD. AutoCAD is one of the most popular CAD tools in the world. And if you are using CAD or if you ever used CAD, a CAD drawing at any point of your life, there is a high probability that you use it AutoCAD. Let's focus today in a particular command from AutoCAD called align. Let's begin with AutoCAD. Let me show you what the align tool does, or the align command does, so we can compare with to Blender. And to do this, I will create a really simple drawing here with a square and an angled line that we will replicate later in Blender. First, let me create the square. I will use the rectangle tool. Click anywhere to start, and I will set this rectangle with a 2 by 2, which will mimic the default plane size of Blender, 2 meters by 2 meters. Let me press enter, and I have a really tiny square here. Let me use a zoom extends here. So we'll adjust our view, and I will create a line here, just a random line. Now let's imagine that I want to align this square here to this line. I don't want to measure the angle. The align command here in AutoCAD will give us a way to move and rotate an object at the same time. The logic behind this command is that it will get our source from here to here. For instance, this will be our first point, our first reference point, and we will align it to this location. And we will get a second point and align it to this location right here. Let me just complete here my arrow. This is the logic behind the align command in AutoCAD. Let's see how it works. To get started, you will type align, press enter. You will select the objects that you want to align, press enter to confirm. I will grab my first source point. You will see that AutoCAD will show a small text right next to my cursor. Specify first source point, which will be this one right here. And it's now asking us for the first destination point. It will be this one right here. Now it's asking us for the second source point. It will be this point right here. And I will click in this point here for my second destination point. Now, if I'm working in with a 3D modeling, or if I need a third source point, I can keep giving AutoCAD more points, or I can just press enter to confirm. Now, AutoCAD will ask me if I want to scale the objects based on the alignment points. I will say no, which is the default option. And there we have it. We just moved and aligned this square here to the line at the same time. The question is, can we do something like this in Blender? Let's go to Blender. And here in Blender, we can start trying to replicate that same scene that we had back in AutoCAD. I'll set my view to the top using the number 7 from my numeric keyboard. Select everything and erase those objects, and we can start by creating with Shift A single plane. This will work as if it was that square drawing that we had in AutoCAD. If you are new to Blender, you can even check here on the sidebar that this has 2 by 2 meters, which is the exact same size that we had in AutoCAD. Now, to replicate or to follow with the tutorial, I'll be using 2 add-ons in Blender. Those 2 add-ons, they are free. They are part of the Blender extensions repository, so you don't need to make any external downloads. Let's go to the edit, preferences. And if you take a look here under the get extensions, you will see here the two add-ons. The first one is this extra mesh objects, and the second one is this mesh align plus. The extra mesh objects will give us a way to create a single vertex and extrude it to create something like a line or something that looks like a line, but it's just a single edge, an object made by a single edge. And the option or the tool that will actually replicate the align command is this mesh align plus. To install either both of them, you just have to type here on the search bar extra, hit the install button when it appears, and you can search by align, which will give you the mesh align plus. Let me close this, and the first thing that I'll be doing is to create that line. Let me move my 3D cursor here, pressing and holding the shift key, right click, shift A. Let me go with mesh, single vert, and the option that I want is this one right here. This is from the extra mesh objects, add single vert. And if I press the E key to extrude, we can create something that looks like a line. The next step is to use the mesh align plus, and the logic here works in a very similar way to what we had in AutoCAD. Just to recap, I'll be placing this edge here and this vertex here to here, from this point to this point. Those will be my source and destination points to use with the add-on. Now, once you install the Mesh Align Plus, you will see a new tab on your sidebar. And as you can notice here, if I expand everything, we have lots and lots of options in this add-on. But what we'll be actually using to replicate the align command is this option here. Let me just close everything. Is this option here called align lines, which works as if it was align edges. We'll be using edges as a reference. The Mesh Align Plus here, it will give us two ways to work with this: the easy mode, which is this option right here, or the expert mode. I know you like the more advanced stuff, so let's go with the expert mode. With expert mode, you have to select a source and a destination. When you expand these options here for the source, you will see that you will have to select first a start and an end point. And to select these options, we'll be using this button right here. You will see that you can select the 3D cursor, you can select many different references, but we'll be using a single vertex selection. So let's see how it works. First, I will set my source, which will be this object right here, the plane. Let's go into edit mode, pressing the tab key. I will select my first source. This will be the start. Notice that I just selected this vertex, and I will click this button here as the start. You will see that Blender will pick the coordinates for that point. Now I will select this other point. Let's go to the end and click on this button here. Blender will select both coordinates. Our work with the source is done. Let's go to the destination. Click on this small arrow, expand the destination, and for the destination we'll be using our line. Press tab to go into edit mode, select the bottom vertex here, and we will repeat the same steps. Go to the start, click here, it will grab the coordinates. Let's select this option here at the top, click on this button, and Blender will select the coordinates. You can exit edit mode. And now for the last step, I will select my source object. Click on this button here, this object. You will see that we have many different options, but I'll be using this one here, object. And as you can see, we just replicated the exact same procedure from AutoCAD to Blender, just aligned two objects by moving and rotating one of them at the same time, and you didn't have to make any measurements. You didn't have to figure out what is the angle of this line. With the mesh align plus, you can just set your source points, the destination points, and the add-on will do the rest of the work for you. And that's it. I hope you liked this tutorial and you now know how to use the align command from AutoCAD in Blender and start using Blender as a CAD tool. By the way, if you want to keep learning more about using Blender as a CAD tool, I have a few additional learning resources. The first one is this workshop here called Blender 4.2 Precise Modeling, where I explain step by step for beginners how to use Blender as a CAD tool. Even with the workshop being labeled here as for Blender 4.2, rest assured it works just fine with Blender 4.5, which is at this moment the most up-to-date version of Blender. I also have a full set of books with the same theme, Blender 4.3 if I'm not mistaken, Precise Modeling. And if you want to learn more about add-ons in Blender, I do have a new learning resource. At this moment, it's just a book, but I will soon create a workshop about it, which is 3D modeling with Blender 4.5, where I explore basically just free add-ons that will help you work with a 3D modeling. Again, for beginners. I'll leave a link to the page, to the book page, where you can download a few sample pages, download the exercise files in case you get the book. You can take a look into the table of contents and see a few sample pages. Getting any of those resources will support my work here in Blender 3D Architect. So I hope you like this tutorial. You now know how to use Blender as a CAD tool by comparing it with AutoCAD. If you want to keep up with more information, more tips, tricks, tutorials related to Blender and CAD modeling, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Bye.